We're still waiting on Pren, and we're not going to have Jason tonight, or he'll be late.
Looks like Kev's gonna be late too.
Yep. No rush. It's kind of hard to start without someone two people while in combat.
What's up?
Oh, there he is. All right, we're still waiting on Pren.
Okay. So how's Florida? Is it underwater yet?
Not yet. It was storming. It was thundering all day. It hasn't rained at all. And I believe that's our resident crazy paladin.
You hear me?
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm not crazy. I'm not.
Well, that's debatable.
I mean, I didn't want to say chaotic stupid, but I mean, this is paladinin.
He's lawful stupid.
There you go. I just finished writing these down. I know that, I guess you have to put the edited part for transmuter, but I know you wrote them down quick hand, but just in case, that's what they actually are. And if there's any typos, that's on me because I wrote them down. Do you know how long? Do you have any idea how much you think you're going to be, Kev? I know you're doing a couple things, but you did not roll great initiative, though.
The Ravens can help you find it.
What we'll do is we'll give it 10 more minutes, or 9 technically. We'll give it till 8:45. And if he's not here, we'll just go ahead and start. You know how it is. People got things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had laundry on the line and it started raining, so I had to run out and move it to the carriage.
You get it washed twice.
I'm not sure if that's how it works. But no, I didn't roll great on the initiative. By which I meant it was a 0.
It was literally a 0. That's super impressive.
But yeah, I'm ready when you are.
All right, well, then we're going to start off. I have to go to the proper page because I was looking at other things. All right, turn it down a hot sec for me. Okay, so where we left off was you came across a largely windmill that looked pretty dilapidated. You were going to pass it, but then you remembered that there's that missing girl, and you decided, well, maybe she's in here. You got in there, and as of so far, you haven't found the girl. What you have found are a weird-looking kitchen, like a kind of like a just cobbled together kitchen that has, quite frankly, delicious smelling pastries coming out of the oven. Memnon found himself a box of quite a bit of frogs. And Enos went upstairs and found himself a disgusting old woman. And also on the bottom of the floor was just small human bones everywhere. Yeah, you do. I'll get around to it.
Yeah, the bones were prior to going upstairs. I found human bones, right?
Yes, you did.
Small
was-
human bones.
Yeah, that was kind of his. That
I mean, it
was
makes sense.
keyed him in that something was wrong.
It tingled his horror senses.
Yeah, I mean, one second. Where the hell?
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had this set up, but I forgot one thing, and now I can't find it because I'm dumb.
Hey, you need a couple minutes. Just take it.
I just gotta find one thing, and I should be bueno. I spent too much time playing Madden. That's probably why. All right, found it. So Memnon, you're down in the bottom, telling everyone not to step on these frogs because they may or may not be kids.
Correct.
But you hear the
Doesn't matter.
yeah, you hear the voice of Enos screaming at someone, or yelling, not screaming, but loudly declaring something about stop in the name of whore.
I'm just going to kind of sigh and leave the lid open to the box and just start going. And then 15 feet up the stairs, however much that takes me.
That will take you just in front of Lex. Who actually, Lex, I think, was assisting Fire. I think you already assisted him grapple her, if I remember correctly. Alright. So you run up there and you see Fireforge just screaming at this old woman who's screaming out for somebody. And
He's ageist.
Does she look threatening?
she looks pretty haggard and disgusting, but she's not. Give me an insight. You don't know if he's harassing some old woman or what. Fireforge is a pretty awful person, you think, but he wouldn't just go grab some old woman for no reason. I mean, he wouldn't do this to some old innocent woman.
Okay, I am going to draw my daggers on the way up and just hold my action to possibly attack her if she does something.
Okay. So you're holding a dagger attack?
Correct.
Okay. Down from the upstairs comes a younger looking woman, but even though she's younger, she looks human. God, she is. She fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. And she's going to see Fireforge harassing the other old lady. And what will she do? she will scream, and she's going to look at Fireforge and scream, "Let her go!" And she's going to cast Magic Missile at you.
All right.
You take, is that right? Yeah.
Ouch. Wow.
Yeah, man, look at that. You take 12 Magic Missile damage. I'm going to put her on Whisper. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as is. The one screams. What does she scream exactly? You let go of my mother. And that's her turn. Actually, she's going to move down one because after her, right behind her, is another woman who, if you thought the first one looked ugly, this one here, she kind of has the characteristics of a basset hound, but like on a human. And she's going to scream out as well. And she is going to, in your direction, cast Sleep. It's 90, it's a 90-foot range, but I think it's a 20-foot.
God damn, I think that puts all three of us to sleep.
It might.
Pass.
Yeah, who's got the lead? How much? Let's see. Fireforge has that many. That many. This is more focused on Fireforge. You let go of the woman you had hold of as you fall asleep.
I fall asleep?
Yeah, man. She cast sleep on you.
Well, there we go.
No saving throw?
No,
You
sleep.
gotta have the hit point.
Yeah, it's hit points, and you and Lex had the same amount of hit points, but you're already wounded, so I'm giving it to you. You are asleep.
Now, if you're an elf, you're immune to being. You can't be put to sleep by magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the
I'm
funny
asleep.
thing. You're wounded, I'm at full HP, and we have the same HP.
Yeah, you took 12 damage, so I'm gonna give it that to her. Silverpike, it's your turn. You hear a kerfuffle coming from upstairs, and then you hear a bunch of those angry old women. And well, first thing you heard was angry Enos.
Okay, I'm going to. We were just
You're
like
still-
walking around inside this place, and then we just went
You're
into
still-
combat, or
You're still downstairs. If you wanted to, you could run upstairs. You'd be behind Lex, and when you get upstairs, basically you're like on the stairway. Above you is Lex. Above Lex is Memnon, and in front of Memnon is this old woman who now no longer is held by Fireforge as he's fallen asleep. And there's another stairway that's going from the floor you're on to another level up top, but they are on that. So I mean, you could get to the old woman, or you could technically, let's see, you have enough movement to. You could get to Fireforge and wake him up, but then you would be you would be pressed up against a window.
okay, I'm going to. And what was I mean, I was just kind of just exploring this place, and then
You were downstairs
all
with
broke loose.
Memnon and Silver Eyes, looking at things,
Yeah.
smelling delicious pastries, looking at small human bones and frogs, and some sort of barrel that has something disgusting in it.
Okay, so I'm going to go into combat mode. I'm going to take my use my action to brace my shield to my arm, and I'm going to move towards the I guess the stairs. That's where Fireforge is.
Yeah, you could. I mean, fuck it. I'll put you here. I know you can't see it. You can get next to Fireforge, but basically you're pressed up against a window. You can attack, or you can wake up Fireforge.
Yeah, I'm out
I'll
anyway.
use my action to put my shield on. So that's
Okay. Well, if you wanted to, I'd let you, fuck it, bonus action. You could kick Fireforge to wake him up.
kick him as my free interaction with the
Yeah,
environment.
it's like you kick him in the get up, dumbass.
7
Yeah,
points
sure, I'll
of
do
damage.
that.
All right, so Fireforge, you just had this old
Touch
woman.
him with the toe.
Yeah, you just had this old woman in your grasp, and you know she's evil. Because I mean, look at her; she's hideous. How could you not?
Fuck
evil?
it! I am going to. He wakes up. He stands up, using half his movement from being prone after getting kicked in the ass by Silverpike. He's going to attempt to grapple her again. He's just determined to take her out.
All right. Well, just so you know, Jesshail's pressed up against that window.
Oh, she's so I can't. That's not a direction I can go, huh?
I mean, you could go through there, but that old woman couldn't.
Oh, we both couldn't go in there. All right. I won't do that. I will. I'm presuming that he has his great sword. Is it gonna? It's always weird when you wake up. He had his great sword in hand, so he still has his great sword in
Yeah, you
hand.
still have it. Like you were only out for like 6 seconds. If
Yeah. All right. So he is going to attack the old woman with the great sword.
All right. All right. 20 is going to hit.
And I'm going to use my.
Just double checking. That's not a non-magical weapon, correct?
It's a non-magical weapon. I'm going to use my my smite.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'll click on it.
Did you hit?
He hit the
I
great
hit.
sword attack, but then he smited for. All right. Well, the good news is for you that it's double damage because she is a fiend. So that's 20,
Nice.
24 because the sword attack itself is non-magical.
Now this millstone, I think that's what that was in
Yeah.
the center. How high is that? Like, can I move around so that I can create better?
You
movement
can,
for
but
my
I'm going to
companions?
consider it like.
Because I'm only
I'm
going to
gonna
move like
consider
5 feet on top of it.
Yeah, I'm going to consider the millstone part rough terrain since there's so much shit to get around it. Those 4 squares.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, he used half his movement to get up, and then he's only going like 5 feet on top of it, so I'll do that. And that way I won't leave the one's threat range either. Or either of theirs. Oh, but if I go diagonal, will I be going, I'm not passing through there.
Nope, you're good.
I can do it, okay.
And technically, I should only give you an extra D8, but fuck it, I'll double it. Why not?
And I think that's it.
Alright, it's now her turn. And she'll scream out, don't let any of them go. They will make delicious pastries.
Well, good thing we didn't eat any pastries.
And she will look at. Oh, you know what? I forgot they're coming. This is gonna be fun. I don't think I've ever cast a spell ever. Where is that coven list? I need to cast it right now.
I'll let you go ahead and finish your action, but her saying that made up my mind, and I'll go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah,
stab her
you
after.
can go and stab her. That's fine. You can go and stab her.
Never mind.
Minuses. Alright. What is her saving? Okay, DC 14. I need. Oh man, where the fuck is it? This is not helpful. I'm going to need a. It's going to be definitely Enos. It's going to make a save of some sort. But I'm trying to see what's. Oh, I think it's a save.
Mm.
I think Polymorph has a save, does it not?
Oh man, I'll look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Probably a con save, I'm guessing.
I think it's wisdom.
Yeah, I think a wisdom save.
One second.
Yeah.
Paladin's good at wisdom. That's the question.
Not really. They're more charismatic.
I have proficiency in it anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, they get
Oh yeah, well you made it. So she looks at you and she goes, "You'll be much easier to deal with when you're a frog." And she tries to polymorph you, but you feel your body start to like change, and you fight. You think of, "Oh, don't leave me, don't forsake me," and you feel your body go back to its normal size, and the spell has no effect.
I'm gonna ribbit your head off.
God damn it!
Or is the only one that makes me change size.
Yeah. Lex, it's your turn.
All right, she takes a deep breath. She adopts a horse stance, and then she whips her sword spear back and forth, and she's going to activate Fighting Spirit as a bonus action to give myself 5 temporary hit points and advantage on all attacks. And then I'm going to attack, action surge, and then attack. There we go.
Advantage.
Oh, geez, that's first one's still going to miss regardless. Second one, 15.
It's gonna miss.
Oh shit! So they both miss. Okay.
Yep.
So just like it's too short range. It's too much clutter in the way. She just manages. It just gets tangled up and tied up and everything. Next is going to take a step. No, that'll provoke attack opportunity.
It
That might
would.
be bad. Because I still need to let. No, she's not a frontline combatant. So yeah, that's my turn.
I just realized something. Did Silver Eyes? She did roll initiative, but it didn't show up for some reason. I didn't skip you on purpose, Kiri.
No,
Roll
I
it
was-
again, and I'll give you your 14 that you rolled from before.
Oh, I rolled initiative? When did I do that?
The last game. If you look, it's right above. It's like literally the second and the last thing from the last game.
Wow.
And I will give me 5 minutes. I heard something weird out front.
Oh, I got a better initiative.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Large truck out front with flashing lights. I was like, what the F is that?
I forgive you.
Very confused, but apparently they're doing sewage work on the street tomorrow, so they're dropping off their stuff tonight. All right, I'm gonna still give you the 14, but it is. I'm gonna let you go now since you get skipped.
I'm gonna start rounding up frogs on the first floor.
Well, there's only like 7 or 8 that are loose on the floor, but there's a whole bunch of rivets coming from the box. If you want to, give me I don't know, a sleight of hand or dex or, just give me a straight dex check and I'll give you your proficiency. But, well, you're a druid. You have proficiency on gathering animals.
Well, I actually don't have. Well, it's not checked. My handling box is not checked this time.
Oh, well then just give me a dex. That's fine.
Straight
17.
animal handling though.
You get, of like the 7 that are on the floor, in 6 seconds you just kind of move in and pick up about 4 of them.
I make sure the door is closed, by the way.
Alright. Anything else? And when you get in, you hear a whole bunch of yelling coming from upstairs.
Once they're gathered and put back in the box, I'll take a peek upstairs.
Alright, well, you only gathered about half of them, so you probably gather the rest of them next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Memnon's turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, fuck it. I'm already here, so I will just double attack. Once I open my page, that closed for some reason again. Okay.
Well, the 23 hits. You get the sneak attack on that since like everyone's surrounding her. So it's 10 altogether. Half because it's not magical. The second one just completely misses.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
No, I'll just stay here and die.
Okay. We'll assist you with that shortly. Alright, well, the one who magic missiled Fireforge before, and she heard what her mother said, so she will cast her second one of these for the day. Focus once again on Fireforge.
Dang. Holy crap, what is that? Oh, 27
Sleep.
hit point. Going back to sleep.
Going back to sleep. And the second one, whose turn it is now, she'll look at her sister and go, that's a fantastic idea. And she will use her first version of that for the day. Focused on Memnon, Lex, and Silverpike, who I don't believe Memnon can be affected by.
Correct.
So Lex, nighty nights, sweet dreams.
Yep. How far do I tumble back down the stairway?
Give me a dex save. Give me a dex save.
Okay. And do I take any damage on the way down?
Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, you. Oh, you know what? That's fantastic for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You fall about here because you rolled so shitty and you were asleep. However, we're gonna, since you fell, you take 5 bludgeoning damage. But when you hit the thing, you wake up.
That's a lot, considering
Yeah.
how low my HP is.
It's a bunch of stairs. You went neck first. I thought about doing a D4, but that's a flight of stairs. But it's now Silverpike's turn.
Okay, I'm just getting ready to turn my computer on right now.
Alright. Well, Fireport is once again snoring loudly.
How close is this witch to me?
You're right within grabbing range.
So she's what, like 5 feet away?
Yeah. Diagonally from you. You think they'd have icons that were just like Z's? Like this person sleeping. Be one of these, I guess. Oh yeah, Finn, you did have 5 temp hit points, so that worked really well.
Okay, I'm getting there.
No rush, man. Yeah, when she cast sleep, you only people who would have heard it would have been Nemnom and Silverpike, because Lex was too busy falling down the stairs, and Enos is already asleep. But she'll look to her mom and her sister and say, "It's so convenient when they come to us."
It's a good thing I'm eating lunch.
I'm not rushing it at all, man.
Okay, so we're like in a little tower here. Is that the deal?
Yeah, you are here. You're on the second floor there. Fireforge is here asleep. The stairway down is up here. Is that over there? The stairway up is here with the 2 other younger, uglier, well, probably as ugly hags are there.
Okay, so I guess I'm just going to draw my weapon and just kind of try and run this hag through.
All right, so you're
going
gonna.
here in front of me.
That's one of the daughters, and she's on a stairway. She's about 5 foot above you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just try to fight.
And the older one is right there next to you. She's taking the brunt of the damage. Who keep losing as a friend? Yeah, 6 is going to miss.
Yeah, I blew that one.
All right, Silver Eyes. Give me You're in the middle of gathering frogs, and you put the 4 you captured in the box, and all of a sudden, down, up the stairways comes Lex, ass over tea kettle, and lands like right on her neck.
Wow, I look at Lex and I'm holding a frog and I go, "Are you okay?"
Ow! No, I'm fine.
So that's the last of the frogs, right?
If you're gonna pick up the rest of them, yeah, you know what, screw it. You can get the rest of them this turn.
Yeah. And then next turn I'll go upstairs.
So yeah, Lex comes down, says, "I'm fine," and as Silver Eyes picks up the rest of the frogs and puts them back in the box. You said next turn you're gonna move up.
Yeah.
All right. Fireforge, he's having PC issues, but he's asleep, so he doesn't do anything. It's now Morgana's turn, the old witch, and she's just gonna claw out at Memnon. 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'd say that that barely hits me.
You take 18 slashing damage from this woman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, that's her. Lex, it's your turn. As you run up the stairs, I'm assuming what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Here, and you see Memnon just in time to see this old hag lash out and with her claws at Memnon and just sink deep into him.
Okay, I can't get to. Can I get to Fireforge? But I can bonus action. I'm going to bonus action another Fighting Spirit to give myself another 5 temporary hit points, and I'm going to make one attack at advantage at her.
You can move.
The question is, should I go for?
Question with that, I just remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get this back on a short rest or a long rest?
Short rest.
Oh, you're fine then.
I think I'll need to check, but I haven't used any since we started out.
You fought the one guy this morning. That's gonna miss. You guys fought the spawn, then you left. Right. But if it's a short rest, you would have had one on the road on the cart, so it's not a big deal.
I only used one in that case then.
It don't matter how many uses short rest you got on the thing, so you're fine.
Yeah.
That misses.
I can't
get a
shit there.
Yeah. Memnon, this fucking lady just lashed out at you, and it hurt real bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna use disengage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come over here, and I'm assuming I can still see her.
Oh yeah.
So as part of my movement, I'm going to drop two or both of my daggers kind of in the space in front of me and draw my bow and try to take out her eye.
Oh. 16 is going to miss. It just misses.
Yeah, figures.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
That's me turn.
Alright. It's now this woman's turn. She can't move forward anymore because Silverpike's in the way. So Silverpike, she's on lash out at you. I think a 14 misses.
Correct.
Alright. And she'll let out a scream of frustration. And then her sister above her, she can't reach you. So she doesn't want to miss. So she will do this to soften you up. You take 9 force damage as 3 magic missiles come shooting out of her fingers and straight into your chest. They all you put your shield out to absorb them, and they just kind of go straight around them, one above the shield and 2 to the sides, and just bypass the shield completely and hit you right in the chest.
Ouch.
But the good news is it's now your turn.
Okay.
You guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, do some update and then just totally kicked me off, pretty much.
That's annoying.
So this hag that's within 5 feet of me is. If I were to shove her, would I be knocking her down anything or anywhere?
There's a window here. If you were to shove her, she would just fall into the. There's a like a millstone, but it's not currently moving.
Okay. I'm gonna try and wake up Fireforge. That'll be my action. And I'm gonna kind of back up a little bit too.
Well, if you back up, you will get an attack of opportunity from the woman right in front of you. But you can wake him up.
Yeah, I'll risk it.
Alright.
I'll wake him up and I'll back up.
Alright, so she is going to swing out at you. What's her reaction? Good thing she didn't have an advantage.
Yeah, I got nervous there when I saw the 2 rolls.
Yeah.
And I can use my bonus action. To get 4 of my hit points back.
Okay. Alright. Silver Eyes. There's craziness coming from upstairs.
Yeah, I said I was gonna go upstairs this turn. I'm going to go belly up on the stairs. So I'm sneaking up the stairs.
Give me a stealth. Okay, that's fine.
And then just for shits and giggles to add more shit to the storm that I hear up here.
Mm-hmm. Faggot tricks.
Black bear appears.
Fantastic. Man, I don't know where we're gonna put this bastard.
What size is it?
Large.
Yay, bear.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be able to fit off of the stairs with everybody in here.
Well, I said I'd throw it, so it's somewhere in there.
Oh god, roll.
I'm gonna look at that thing real quick and look. Oh, it's medium? Fantastic.
Well, at least no one's standing right in front of the window anymore.
Alright, we'll just do that for the time being. Alright.
Instructions to the bear will be, don't attack my friends. So attack anything else.
Alright. Is your action Fireforge? You're woken. Again.
I get kicked awake again.
You put you to sleep.
Hey, so in between the blue bear ball that's there and silver pike, would I have enough room to push this hag through that window if I wanted to? And I was able to.
You could attempt to. Yeah, there's just enough room.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attempt to grapple her first.
Alright. We'll do opposed athletics.
All right. Yeah, I got to get back into the sheet 1 second because I
Alright.
log off.
I'm just gonna roll a straight strength for her. Oh man, she rolled something completely beatable. Oh yeah, no, you grappled her.
I want to use my movement to push her and myself through the window to the outside. So I'm just going to use my movement to basically drag her with me right out the window. Taking opportunity attacks from at least one of those people, I'm sure. After I stand up and use my movement.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's
So if he were to use the ground as a weapon, could he cast Divine Smite through it? No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm going to try to
yeah.
manipulate it so that I land on her, but if I can, I can't.
I'm going to let you get her here, and then the daughter's going to take a swing at you. And if it doesn't render you unconscious, you're both going out the window.
All right.
Which probably will.
Holy shit.
You take 16
16.
slashing.
I'm still conscious. I'm still awake, but the fall is gonna hurt.
All right, so you're about 10 feet up. So you both go out the window.
Did you lay on hands yet?
I
Nope.
don't have an action to. I just took her out the window.
Bonus.
Lay on
Isn't it a
hands
bonus
is an
action to lay
action,
on
I
hands?
believe.
Oh,
I think it's an action. Let me double check. How many points was that? 16?
Yeah. And then it's D6 for 5 foot, right, Kev, or is it 10 foot?
Every
It's
10
for
feet.
every
Oh, 10 foot. So you both take 5 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Awesome. I am unconscious.
You know what? It's not a magical item, but fuck it, I'll give you the full 5.
well, it's like the way it's worded. It's like non-magical weapon attacks. If you like, if you get hit by a boulder or by falling damage, you don't usually get that damage resistance against that.
Yeah, I'm giving it the full. And you are unconscious. And so she's annoyed. It's now her turn. She's going to get up. And this is what she does on her turn. She's going to go over to you, Fireford, that you're unconscious, and she's actually going to stabilize you.
Odd. She's gonna heal me or stabilize me?
She's stabilizing you. Give me a D4.
A D4, you got it.
You
Oh,
will be
God.
awake in 4 hours. Lex, it is your turn.
Charge!
I did not
I
think
would-
that the other one would do 16 points of freaking damage. Holy crap.
I run to the window.
Yeah. At least it wasn't. Yeah. Do you look out the window?
Glance out the window to see if he's okay.
Give me a perception.
Perception?
Perception. He's out there, but the hag's over him, and you must be seeing things because it looks like she's keeping him alive.
Keep your filthy hands off him. Only whore lays hands upon Enos. And then, and then she. Wait, you say she's 10 feet down?
Yeah, you could probably hit her.
I have 10-foot reach. So from the window attack, it's probably gonna miss. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no.
I've had multiple sessions now where I just like.
She does not roll well for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You sick this man. If I was an a-hole, which I mean I am, but I'm not that big an a-hole. I didn't say you drop your spear out the window.
Yeah, I
but I'm not
mean-
going.
Or hit me.
Yeah, you just stabilizes and then you drop the spear and it goes right through his throat.
Or the head
She's like
falls
that.
off.
She's
Yeah.
like, these people are crazy.
That's my turn.
Then
Okay, well I can kind of see the bottom of the circle for this other one right here. So can I see it or do I need to move?
you can see probably like from her knees down.
Would that give her cover of any type?
Yeah, I'd probably give her half cover at least, because all you really get to shoot at are her ankles.
Yeah, shit. Hell, that I'm not getting closer because I dropped my daggers, so I'll take a pot shot. And miss horribly.
Yeah, you get caught up in the gears. It doesn't even get past there.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to hide and pass.
All right, there you go. It's now this one's turn. and she'll look at the bear and go, "Oh, that's cute," and then she'll swing at it. I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know what the bear's AC and health is, but I think it hits.
Black Bear's AC is 11 and it has 19 hit points.
So it's up with 1 hit point. It is a battered bear. And it's the second one's turn, and you know what? This is what she would do. She is going to use her last sleep of the day on everyone in here.
Is there a rail on the stairs, or is it just flat?
There's a little hand thing there.
Okay, so does she see me? That's the question.
Let's see. Your straight wisdom.
And which direction is she pointing it in?
She's casting it directly at. Let's see. She's casting it. It's 20-foot radius, I believe. She's basically casting it completely. Everything on this floor in here that's vulnerable to sleep. The first thing that goes to sleep. I don't know if summon bears can go to sleep. I feel like they can, but they're magic.
So.
They should.
But either way, so you guys think the bear should be asleep? Because if he is, he is. If he's not, he's not. But that does mean Lex is asleep. And Lex is hanging out that window. Lex, I need you to go to sleep and give me a dex save. Yeah, that's good enough.
Shit.
You don't go tumbling out the window, but had it been below a 10, you would have. So you fall asleep and you kind of teeter, and then you just kind of plop down on your ass. So that's her turn. Silverpipe.
Everybody just falling asleep around me. Huh?
Pretty much.
Oh, I didn't save. What's the save for it?
There isn't a save for sleep. It's just a hit
have
point.
more hit points than they roll.
Yep. It's just straight hit points.
Okay, how many hit points did she affect?
She affects the bears 1 and
Okay,
20.
I have a question, Ron.
Mhm.
Is that accounting for temporary hit points?
Actually, you know what? I need to see something.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Fuck it. I'll say it does. So if you,
In which case, I'm still awake.
all right, well that bear's asleep then.
So how far away is?
You can get to this one here.
Yeah, that one.
You could step on this millstone. It's not currently active.
Will be in about 5 minutes.
I'm gonna sheathe my sword, hop up on the millstone, and grab the leg of that hag and try and pull her down to our level.
Give me athletics. Oh yeah, you beat her. You grab her. You jumped up
I
there
guess
and
it's
grabbed
kinda
her.
I guess it would be like kind of like a shove and just try and get her to, knock her. I guess just pull her 5 feet towards us.
Yeah, you can pull her back 5. You just have, it would give you half movement, so you could yank her down.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You yank her down, and you have her technically grappled, but you kind of she's kind of on her back, so she's technically prone, and you got her leg in your hand.
I'm going to action. So is she standing, or is she prone, or how is she?
She's prone, and she's got you've got one of her legs, her calf, in your hand, and you're kind of if you were to pick her up, you'd be holding her upside down.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep this hold on her, and I'm not sure. Just kind of hope for the best because she's pretty much prone and held. So anybody who attacks her is going to have advantage if they're within 5 feet.
Yep. If they're
Yep,
melee.
your turn.
All right. Silver Eyes. This bitch here actually the bitch above her who you still can't see her. She put your bear to sleep.
She's only meant to be. The bear's only meant to be a distraction. I'll peek through the gaps and finish coming up. So who's down?
Currently the only one that you can tell is down. You don't know. You saw Fireforge go out the window with the older woman here.
He
Well,
stopped
like-
screaming as he landed.
Yeah. Well, is anybody like asleep or what besides the bear?
The only person that sleeps is the bear.
Okay.
And that was because he had 1 hit point.
Well, yeah. And I don't think I can unsummon him. I think he has to be.
Okay, so
Or it's reduced. Okay, so, I guess I'll peek, and if I don't see, I'll continue going around the room. So I can barely. I'm on the bear now, or hiding behind the bear. So I barely see her. Where did my spell cast? Oh, there they are. Derp. You know what? Why not? We'll go ahead and try this. We're gonna throw this at her.
Ice Knife. Make a dex save. Alright. One who's prone. She might automatically fail that. Is it a dex save or is it an attack roll?
It says deck save, and if you can't move, I don't know if you get.
I know, but
But you
she's
just
also.
get disadvantage or auto fail.
Let's see. I know, but it also has an attack roll with it, and it doesn't say anything. A target and the creature within 5 feet. Oh, okay, so basically it has to hit. Let me see. Hold on. Ice Knife. Okay, it's both. All right. So the ranged attack misses, but then the target and each creature within 5 feet must pass a dex save. Or take the 2d6. So basically, Silverpike, she has to, I think she's going to take the full damage. And Lex, and even Silver Eyes, because you're within 5 feet of her. You know what? You know, it's
I'm doing the one on the stairs. I can't see the other one.
Oh, you're doing it to the one on this. Oh, no, there's 3 of them. There's one here.
Oh, see, I didn't see the one on behind Silver Eyes. Or Silver Pike.
There's one here, and there's one out the window.
Yeah,
I thought you were attacking the one that was on the ground.
No, because I don't see her. I saw this one.
Okay, that's why I don't know. See why you don't see her. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
He's zone with her, man.
Yeah, I see. You know what? I forget things because hold on. Let's make life a little bit easier for everyone.
Yeah, I still don't see the one inside the room.
There's one right here.
Yeah, it's the one I don't see because Silver Pike's on her.
No, Silverpike's here.
Let me reload the page because I have it on her. Yeah, my page was lagging.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'm here to make it work, so if you still want to attack the one on the stairs, that's fine.
Give me a moment. Let me load the page.
I am here to help and have fun. I'm not trying to be an a-hole.
No, I know. It's not you. It's just that the page was off. Because literally, the page it had Silver Pike right here.
Gotcha.
So then I would have attacked, staying on the stairs. I would have aimed at 5 feet. Actually, I would have aimed between the two witches. So I would have aimed right here.
Okay. So they gotta make deck saves. First deck save. Oh, she's not gonna make that save. Even if it was a save.
And the bear dies.
Okay, yeah. So the one on the ground doesn't make her save, so she takes the cold damage, but it's reduced because it's cold. Resistance to cold. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Fireforge, you are stabilized. And now that it's
Yay.
Morgana's turn, she is reaching into her bag and pulling out what looks like to be a dead snake, and she is starting to hog tie you with it.
Well, I don't even know.
Nope. Pretty creepy. Lex, it's your turn.
Alright, Lex is going to assault. Assault? Assault? What did I just say?
I think e-salting is what you do online, like in esports.
He's going to assault this one by the millstone, try and
She's
at
prone.
least cut some of them down. You know, you say that she's prone, but at the same time, I know if I'm going to click this, I'm going to miss. Because even with advantage, they've got high ACs, and you know what? I'm not going to fall for your trick. 21. Whoa!
21 hits.
For 11 piercing damage, silvered weapon.
Yeah, she takes all of it because it is silver.
And then she is going to shuffle about so that... Can this lady hit me from here?
She can't hit you currently.
If I were to stand here, could she hit me?
She couldn't, but she'd have to move down one. She'd have to move here, where her sister was standing. Right now, she couldn't.
I'll remain at the window. It's fine.
All right. Memnon.
Alrighty. So there's one still here. So could I still see her if I move here? Actually, no, I'm
This one.
behind stairs.
Yeah, you're behind the stairs.
That should work then, possibly, right?
Yep, that'd work.
Alrighty, let's miss horribly again.
24 is gonna hit.
For 2... No, not 2 damage.
For 9 piercing. That's the first time she's been hit.
Huzzah.
It's reduced because it's not magical. It is now the woman on the floor's turn, and she's on the kind of sigh, and she's gonna kind of creak out. Oh, I'm bored of this, and then she's going to cast this at the one lady holding her. You need to give me a con save, Silver Pike. You make it, yeah, no. I don't see. Or even if you, I think if you make the save, you're good.
Shit, that could have been really bad.
Hold on, let's see. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't do half damage. Nope, you're good. Anyway, it's good for hers. It's now the one who's up on the stairs. She's gonna come down and just grumble. She is going to cast this at the woman holding her sister. That is the last one of those for the day. You take 12 more damage to Silver Pike as the same thing, magic missiles, but these all hit you directly in the arm. They're trying to make you let go of her sister. Yeah, but you don't have to because you got a grip on her, and she should have tried to escape when it was her turn, but she just kind of was annoyed with you and tried to basically assassinate you. Silverpike, it's now your turn. You have this bitch in one hand.
All right, I'm just going to, I guess, smash her with my shield.
Huh?
Did I just hear a cat go meow?
Yeah, you did. 13's gonna miss.
That's okay.
Even at advantage, she's very squirmy. Silver Eyes.
Right on.
These things here, they seem more annoyed than hurt, and they've been casting spells with little effect, it seems. Unless it's sleep.
Never seen sleep work so well.
I have. It works really well against kobolds or goblins. You hear Silver Pike? Silver Eyes. I'm sorry, Silver Eyes. I know I said Silver Pike.
Yeah, I was like, you said Silver Pike, so I was like, okay, it's
Yeah, that was on me. That's on me. Too many silvers.
Um. I really like that one spell. Unfortunately, now that people are closer to the battle, she's not going to use that one. However, since I think this is that a cone? I'm just putting this to see what the effect is. Nope, it's a cube, so nope. I thought it was a cone.
That would work. 15-foot cube.
Yeah, but it's everybody, so...
No, cube emanates... Yeah. One edge just has to touch you.
Okay, then yeah.
Alright, so they gotta make DC Con. The spell effect, so guess what? These magical hags have. Hold on, what's their dex? Oh yeah, what's a con?
It's a con save, yeah.
Con is exactly 13. Oh no, that's on there. No, yeah, so she's gonna fail it. The second one is going to roll hers and pass it. So the one that's prone she takes, let's see, thunder damage. She does not have resistance to thunder damage. Give me a strength save, Silverpike. Yeah,
Just a second.
I'm going to see if this thing gets blasted out of your hands. I'm just going to do it against your con save, Carrie.
That's fine.
But this thing tries to go flying out of your hands, but you've clamped down on this bitch, and you're not letting her go anywhere.
Are there any unsecured items? Because they go flying
Very
too.
well.
Not that you can, not like one of, you know what? One of her like crazy, like all of these hags have those giant, sharp like needles in their hair, doing up their hair.
Where did
And one
Memnon
goes-
drop his daggers?
Oh yeah,
They're well outside of the range. They're like here.
but the you know what we're going to do? Here, give me a dex without proficiency. Give me a d20. Add your dex mod.
So is it a dex save? Saving
No,
throw?
it's not a saving throw. Just give me a d20 plus your dex. Technically, be like a dex check, I guess, but. $19. Give me a D4. The needle in this one's hair goes flying out of her bun from the shock of the thunder wave, and it hits the other one right in the shin.
I start laughing.
It's now Fireforge's turn. He's out. This lady, she is going to see Lex in the window. Actually, no, fuck it. She's gonna jump up and like creepily climb up to where the window is, Lex.
Yikes.
And she is standing right here. And she's kind of cackling at you because I'm assuming that's what hags do. Give me a athletics oppose as she tries to grab you through the window. Like some sort of horrible movie.
You guys just see Lex get like suddenly yanked backwards out of the window.
Let's see. She did not roll well. No. You see her at the last second and she reaches in to grab you, cackling, like, come here, dearie. And you're like, oh, shit. And you get out of the way and she grabs nothing. And it is now your turn.
How difficult would it be to hang her? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I don't know how they breathe. Let's see.
Out of the three of them, which one looks most injured and which one looks least injured?
The most injured is the one out the window.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to go for her. I'm going to try and attack her, but at the same time, I'm going to try and knock her out off the window, off the wall. I mean, so kind of like the classic spear pushing someone away that's scaling a wall. I want to advantage this. That's a good question. No, I'll save it for now. I cannot roll for shit.
You really can't. Poor Lex. She needs a new weapon. That sword spear does not work for her.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Memnon.
Okay, what kind of action is it to pick up daggers?
For both of them off the floor, I would say. Fuck it, I'll be nice. I'll say for this thing, use your bonus and free action to reach down and pick them up. So you can get one attack with it. You got bonus action, you're offhand.
Okay, well, I will shuffle those around then. I will just do a bonus action to disengage, come back here to where they are, and then I'll use my action to pick them up and drop the bow.
That's absolutely something you can do.
And that's my turn.
All right, Warm Tongue. I'm gonna need another. She's annoyed. She's gonna try to break out of your grapple, Silverpike. So give me athletics. That's hilarious. These ladies have a +4 to their strength. They just can't roll a high strength. All right, so she is going to not be able to get up. But now that let's see something. Let me double check one thing.
Yeah, all that strength with no technique.
Yeah, all them teeth and no toothbrush.
That too.
All right, well, let's see. All right, well, now that they are within range of each other, I need Silverpike.
Do they combine and turn into an Ultra Hag?
Pretty much, no. But they get more spells. I need Silverpike to give me a Wisdom save. You let go of the lady's body as you feel yourself slowly turn into a much smaller creature, and you try to say something, and the only thing that comes out of your mouth is ribbit. And I don't think you can. Yeah, it's now your turn. You can try to end your turn to make. I don't know if you can. I think you can make wisdom saves on polymorph. I've never used it.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, you can't. No, you're just a frog.
Yeah, don't I become a frog mentally also?
I think mentally you're aware. You're
I take all the stat. I'm pretty much like a lawful good frog.
Yeah.
And socially.
I have the same personality, but not the.
Yeah. So you're now a frog. Silver
Ribbit.
It is now your turn, as this lady's no longer held as the person who was holding her is now one of those frogs that you were collecting just a minute ago. Not even a minute ago.
I'm gonna jump out the window.
I look at the frog and I look at him. I'll yell at Lex, "Get that frog!" And once again, we'll go ahead and you know what? Nobody's really moving, so that's not a good idea. So I used Ice Knife, Thunder, so I still have an Ice Knife and a Thunder. Aww.
Alright, so yeah.
Same area again.
Let's make some con saves for some hags.
Boo.
Oh.
They make them because they have advantage on spell effects.
The frog jumped out the window.
Oh, they have advantage on him?
Yeah,
Yes, she did.
Don't you take damage on the way down?
Maybe.
I'm gonna roll for you. I'm gonna pull up stats for a frog.
It is a 10-foot fall.
If they have more than 1 point of hit points, I'd be surprised.
It's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to see. Because it's got standing leap, a frog's long jump is up to 5 feet, and the high jump's up to 5 feet. So, I'm gonna roll a dex save for the frog. It's a +1. Actually, give me Silverbright. Give me a D20 +1, and we'll say if you beat a 12, if you fail a 12, you'll take 1 point of damage. If you beat a 12, you're just land as a frog.
That seems fair.
He's a suicidal frog.
Yeah.
Yay.
You jump out the window and you land like right next to Fireforge, and you're still a frog. And
That was-
you see
that was
Fireforge, and he's tied up by something. You see his hands, and he's tied up by something that, like, personally, you have no fear of. But this frog form has a terrifying fear of this dead snake.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on hopping. I'm just not looking back.
It's the end of your adventuring career. That was tense. One would
Yeah.
say that is riveting.
Well, you don't get a turn, and if you had one, I don't know if I'd give you one. All right, it's
You
now. It is now the old woman in the window. She's still within 30, so let's see if they have anything more fun. Do have one more polymorph, but
God damn, this battle's a bitch.
yeah, you guys ran into a hag cover. You know what? Let's do something. Lex, I need you to make a wisdom save. Oh yeah, you feel your body start to seize up from this crazy old lady out the window, but you seal yourself and the spell goes off without holding you. It's now your turn. In the last 6 seconds, this giant half-orc friend of yours, well, let's not say friend, we'll say, acquaintance of yours, turned into a frog and jumped out the fucking window. And this crazy ugly she's really toying with you, you feel like.
I know her from work.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is going to take. She's going to reach down from her neck and she's going to pull at a chain. And she's going to pull out our windmill necklace. The necklace with a windmill on it.
Okay.
From the house. And she's going to say, "As the rightful owners of this mill, I command you, be gone!" And then she is going to she's going to run her head through. And I'm going to use my last fighting spirit in order to make this attack advantage. But it doesn't matter anyway, because we all know how this is going to go. 17?
Team, which one were you attacking? The one out the window?
Yeah, the one out the window.
That just hits.
Wow, that's terrible. I literally rolled a fucking 1.
Oh man. It still takes 13 damage.
Yeah. I can't really do anything else. Like, level 3, man. Like, so fucking brutal.
Yeah, we came here like 4 levels too early.
I'd say more than that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lex, you reach out and you know what? We're gonna see something. She made her save. She does not fall off the thing. Memnon, it is now your turn. Unless you're gonna move, Lex.
No, I'll stay there.
Okay, so just to clarify again, we can move, attack, and then finish our movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I will 5 foot, and then fuck, it still takes a bonus to disengage.
Yep.
Hell with it. Oh well.
She's still
I will,
prone though.
Oh, that's true. So I will stab her once and then disengage.
17 hits. Takes 10 damage. It's just a regular dagger. Alright. It's now her turn. She's going to take her 15 feet to stand up. She's going to look at Kiri. and say, I bet you it'll taste delicious. I need you to make a wisdom save. But you're a druid. Oh no. You this feels a little bit different. You've turned into animals before, but this feels forced as you as well turn into a frog.
And she can't just shapeshift out of that,
She
can
can't just shapeshift out of this. This is not her doing.
That sucks.
It's now her turn. She's gonna move forward and she's just gonna attack Lex. She's like, you were fun, but I'm bored of this.
Oh, awesome. So, I know what I do on my turn then.
Alright, so yeah, Lex, I think that hits you for you take 18 slashing.
How much?
18.
What was the to hit?
26.
Yeah, I didn't see the roll. Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, you know, hold on. Look, you know what? No, that's fair. I clicked on the wrong one. You couldn't see it. I will make that attack again. 15.
That's
Misses.
better, but it also freaked me up a little bit.
20, yeah. No, 15 misses. She kind of lets out like an annoying scream, like, ah! Silverpike, you're a frog.
Ribbit, ribbit, hop, hop.
Silver Eyes, you're a frog.
As my personality is let's go find a small place. So I'm going underneath the grinding, the mill.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
The mill's not currently moving, just so you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not necessarily an endorsement to squeeze your way into it.
That's fine. You go and hide.
It's like, hey guys, the turbo fan in the ventilator shaft isn't going. Let's squeeze into it.
I mean, she's a frog.
Hey, that makes perfect sense. It's now her turn. And the woman out the window, let's see. She has, I don't think she's cast the spell yet. She has not. So let's get the right thing. She's going to cast Magic Missile at Lex. Level 1, that's what she has. That's an 11 force damage to you, Lex. As these 3 bolts come flying in through the window, just tag you up the side, and it does not feel fun. But the good news is it's now your turn.
Right, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
All right. That's not bad.
Brings me back up to full HP, and then she is going to growl as she's brandishing her windmill. In action, she says, "I said you've been evicted." She's gonna grab. She's gonna attempt to grab this one and throw her out the window.
That sounds like an Arnold quote. I said you've been evicted, get out.
Oh god, I can't roll for shit.
I'm sorry, what were you trying to do? Push her out?
I'm trying to grab her, hoist her over my shoulder, and throw her out the window with her mother.
Okay, this one here? Alright, let's see.
After proclaiming that she's been evicted. Sigh. Let's sigh.
Yeah, let's sigh. Alright,
Yeah,
that was your
that's-
action?
That's action, bonus action, so that's my turn.
Memnon.
Okay, well, I can tell where this combat's going, and they just, to my knowledge, killed my friend, so I'm just going to step up in full round.
Oh. The first one misses, the second one hits.
And that's my turn.
I don't know if she gets sneak attack because, you know what? Fuck it. She's a frog, she's hot. Lex is there, so yeah, she'll. Alright, it's this lady's turn. She is going to swing at Memnon. non-lethally. Start backhand him.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Alright. So her turn. She is going to swing at Lex. Non-lethal. So miss.
Yep.
Silverpike's a frog. Silver Eyes is a frog. Enos is sleeping. It's now her turn. The lady at the window. She is going to. She's just going to swing at you through the window, but she's going to. You're going to get a bonus because she's got a window to contend with as well. A 26 to hit's going to hit. You take 7 slashing, Lex.
Okay.
So it's now your turn, as basically everyone besides you is either frogged or, as far as you can tell, dead. Maybe you probably tell them that she kind of like just poked him in the forehead, but like really effing hard with some crazy hag strength.
Okay. Now, that barrel downstairs, what did you describe was in it?
You didn't. There was some sort of black ichor.
I looked directly in it.
Yeah, you could tell it was some sort of black ichor, I believe. I think fuck, even if you didn't, you would know that it's. I think you had someone investigate it. That or you rolled really well.
Yeah, I looked directly in it, and I rolled pretty well.
Yeah, it's some sort of demon ichor.
Okay. I am going to... Ah, shit. But he's unconscious.
You're the last one fighting.
Ugh.
Yeah, but I was going to set this entire place on fire, but you're unconscious.
And there's there's a frog in here that you saw the corner eye hide under something.
I'm not entirely sure I would have seen that.
That's
I mean,
true.
it's a stone building anyways.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I was under the impression it was wood.
Let's see. No, they do have an oven downstairs, so a lot of it's brick.
Okay. Well, if she's going down, she's going to go down swinging, so I'm going to attempt to take the mother out. In fact, if you'll let me, I can see where this is going, so I'm going to attempt to... I'll provoke 2 attacks of opportunity after I make this attack, but I'm going to attempt to run the sword spear through the mother hag and then drive her off the wall and go out the window with her and try and impale her on the ground.
Alright, make the attack, and then they're going to make their opportunity attacks, but I'll let you make your attack first, and we'll see what happens if you hit. You hit. Give me the damage. So
I keep rolling low every day.
give me an athletics. I'll even give it to you at advantage. So 19. First thing's going to happen, both hags are going to take their attacks.
Yeah, that's going to put me down.
All right, well, we're going to say it puts you down as you're climbing out there, throwing yourself out the window. So let's see if Mama Hag can beat your 19 athletics. She rolled a 9. So what happens is you jump out the window with your sword spear in
she
hand.
stabs her through the chest with the spear, and then she follows that up by throwing her entire bodily weight into it and out the window,
And
with the intention on impaling her into the ground.
All right. Well, you go out the window. They've been out front in the wagon. They can't really hear much, and I mean, you guys are jumping out the back of the thing. That's why the lady. That's why she climbed up it. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta use the bathroom. But you're all gonna wake up. Well, eventually, in the bottom of the bottom, tied up.
The spell only lasts for an hour.
You know they're gonna spend that hour looking for Silverpike and you. So please give me a frog stealth. Actually, hold on. I think they have something for that.
Well, let's just hope they do find her because, well, it doesn't really matter. She's dead either way, because at the end of the hour, she's going to pop back into humanoid form and get squished.
I don't know if they can use locate object on the person, but I'm gonna look
No,
for
it
that
has to
when
be
I go.
locate creature.
Oh, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we will come back to looking for the frogs. Let's see. We'll have to make a quick wisdom. And those are just the two daughters for looking for you because they know where you're at.
So yeah, they find me.
Fantastic. I think everyone, but I don't know if Kev's back.
Are we all dead?
No, you're not dead. If you were dead, I wouldn't have made you wait. Not that big an a-hole.
I have another character.
Yeah. Yeah, and Silverpike, are you trying to hide from these ladies as a frog?
Yeah, I'm just running away.
It's 1d20 plus 1. The frog's dex is a plus 1.
Yeah, they scoop you up too.
What if
They have you all tied up in the bottom of the stairs. We'll throw everyone here just because it's easier. Granted, it's a little bit crowded, but you're all kind of tied up back to back. And the older of the three looks down at you and goes, well, I don't know what you guys were planning by coming in here, but and you're all kind of, besides being tied up, well, what happens, Silverpike, is just to make it easier, they wait for the hour for Fireforge and for you two to drop polymorph, and when you drop polymorph, all three of them just grab you, tie you up, and gag you as along with Silverpike. They get her first because
With silver eyes or pike?
well, they both you. They drop it early because it's a concentration. I think what we're gonna say it is just to make it easier. And between the three of them, if you fought, they would have eventually knocked you out because they're just that much higher level. That's pretty ridiculous.
How much time has passed? Would I still be out? Because it's like 4 hours.
They wouldn't have waited 4 hours. They would have. Everyone's been knocked out or frogged. Or basically, when you come to, they knock you out. And then when you guys wake up, all of you are tied up on the floor. You all have like really ratty, like some sort of rags in your mouth. But Memnon, you have a really disgusting taste in your mouth. It tastes like someone jammed like some sewer or some swamp water in your mouth. It is awful. If the gag wasn't there, you'd probably be puking, and you're probably like you're literally gagging on the gag.
Lovely.
Yeah. And the head mother, she kind of cackles to her daughters and says, well, after looking over all of you, none of you are good for any of our pastries. But and you're all tied up with them, so you can't really reply. She goes, we don't have use of many of you, but you we want. And they point over to Jesshail, and they're like, we will let your friends go if you stay here and work the mill. But you have to agree on it. And they'll take the gag out of your mouth, Jesshail.
What? Why do you want me?
Well, you look to be the strongest of the group, and we need someone to push the millstone.
But surely the dwarf must be stronger.
No, he's ill-tempered, and he suits this place ill with his love of his god. And when she does that, she kind of rolls her eyes back. He'd stink up the place just on that alone, not counting his actual smell, which is pretty insulting because now that you probably noticed it during combat, but definitely now that they're all up in your face, these hags smell awful. But if you agree to stay here and work the mill and do what we say, we will let your friends go. Well, not without our parting gifts. And one of the two sisters, she goes around and starts collecting bits of hair.
Uh-oh.
I think Enos is still out.
Hold on. Yeah, so they gather hair from all 5 of you, but they're still waiting to hear what Silverpike says. And everyone's awake for this.
May I have a moment to confer with my group?
She's like, very well, do as you must. Because of this nonsense, he caused us to burn our pastries anyways. So they kind of take all of your gags out. They don't untie you, but they kind of like step around you and they're like throwing out the old pastries and start remaking new ones.
Do you think we can trust them?
Imnan just looks at you like you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You said Enos is awake?
Yeah, everyone's awake and you can talk, but you can't move or like do anything.
Yeah, as Enos is like almost barely covertly struggling against his bonds or the snake or whatever it was, he hefts his head in the direction of the frogs. I would think he would look up, although he doesn't really know where he's at, and he would say, just like they trusted him.
Hmm.
Were you talking to me or were you talking to Silverpike with that?
Just in general, he kind of, I guess mostly the silver pike, but
Huh.
yeah, kind of the group and to them in general.
Yeah, if no one says anything, like they would kind of just say out loud, like not even really paying attention. They're like, we could kill you now, but it's just much more fun to keep you alive.
Oh.
When I struggle against my bonds, anything happen?
You can attempt to give me a athletics to try to break out. A disadvantage. Yeah, you try to, even though you don't know it's a snake. I get. Well, pretty much everyone there is tied up with like some sort of long, large, dead snake. But doesn't seem to break free.
So I have a couple of questions.
Who are you talking to?
The hag.
Okay. Go ahead, Gary.
What is your affiliation when it comes to the Devil's Strahd?
Oh, well, we just stay out of his way, and we hope he stays out of ours. He never seemed to bother us.
So Lex is just going to start laughing. And she's just going to laugh in their face as they say that.
If you keep laughing and you're like, at first they're ignoring you, and then if you keep laughing like in an insulting manner, one of the sisters will come back and just jam one of the gags back in your mouth. And give me a perception. Everyone give me a perception on the rags now that they've seen them enough.
Perception on the rag sounds like something really...
Yeah, it sounds pretty gross now that you said that. They appear to be like torn kid clothes.
Like Oshkosh Bagosh.
Yeah, like they just jammed like a really tattered pair of overalls in like Lex's mouth.
All right, fine. I will. If you let them go, I will do your bidding.
Swear it.
I swear.
And fantastic. And then when you say that, the two sisters pull you to your feet, and the old mother, she kind of gets on your shoulders like she's like sitting on you, and she goes, "Fantastic! My old legs are killing me. You'll now do my walking for me." And it's a little cramped, but she's super happy to have, in what her mind, a new set of legs. And now tell your friends they may leave, but if they try anything, we will kill you all. Either way, be quick about it. We can't afford to burn another thing of pastries.
We'll get out of here.
And as she says that, the two younger sisters go and they start pulling you up and start shoving you out the door.
Don't cry for me.
Um,
When you get out the door, you notice that the cart is gone.
that ain't good.
And you
Have they-
also notice that it's starting to get pretty fucking dark out there.
Have they freed Silverpike? Like, have they cut her bonds?
They haven't cut her bonds. They haven't cut really any of your bonds, but they've basically phoned three of you out, and they have silver eyes last, and they take her. They actually cut the snake on her hands and push you out and say, "Be gone."
When they push, I don't. I just stand there. But then I walk out on my own.
Okay.
I look back at Silverpike though. Like, are you sure?
She kind of looks a little, she just looks away like she's gonna cry or something.
And Enos would walk out, and then in his mind, although he would say this aloud maybe later when he's with the group, he would say he's thinking that we have a greater enemy to fight. Dying here won't accomplish the task, and he plans to come back.
All right. Lex, Kiri, Memnon.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks, but Memnon, he's just ready to do whatever.
Kiri's fighting back her tears, and she's holding on to Memnon's cape and just keeps looking back and forth.
That is right. Lex does have a gag in her mouth. I'm sorry. Here when they get you out, they cut the snake off. They close the door, and you hear cackling coming from inside. But you have free hands if you want to go remove everyone else's bonds and or gag.
Yeah, I'll take them all off.
So anything, Lex? Well, you guys notice that it's getting pretty dark out, and the closest city from the map they would have left it with you.
How far away were we from the village?
You were about 3. You know what? We'll just take you there. And just so I guess I'll go ahead and say, just because everyone knows that Jason actually has to leave the group for a bit. He's got too much going on.
Yeah, thanks for working that into a storyline instead of me just not showing up one day.
I'm just happy that someone decided to piss off 3 super powerful hags.
Oh, goddamn.
That seems like a weird placement for like an encounter.
Yeah,
Because that thing, like, I don't even think we could have bet that thing if we were all like level 6 or 7.
I think it's we had an opportunity just to walk by, I guess.
you could have went in.
Yeah, but at the
They
same
would have
time,
sold you pastries.
it's like a weird place to put a freaking super high level encounter.
Right on the way.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, it is. I didn't expect that.
It's not even off the beaten path. It's like directly on the path.
Yeah, I get it, but like, I don't know, because the way Enos, I try to role play him as if what he would have done. I think he did what he would have done, but it wasn't like there was any just diplomacy or anything like that, which may have helped that situation. I don't know. Maybe not.
That little old lady would have been happy to sell you a pastry or 2 and send you on your way. That, and I think they just like having encounters that can kill people in Strahd because it makes it sound better. Right? I don't know.
What always bothered me with like even like Pathfinder and stuff was like everything had to be like level appropriate for characters, which kind of doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, the 14th level party's walking through the forest, and suddenly all these dragons and giants are just coming out of the woodwork to fight them. And meanwhile, like the same forest and like 2nd level parties going through, and they're seeing just only kobolds and goblins.
Yeah, that's the you think of like Lost Mine of Phandelver that a couple of you were with me for. You have the opportunity to very early on, I think as early as like, I don't know, maybe 3rd level, encounter a green dragon. And
Yeah, Kev.
you might get fucking just totally trashed. Or you might be able to stealth in, hide away, and then get the fuck out of there if you didn't wanted to. So
In our game, so the DM that was running it, that druid that we ran into, casted protection from poison on each of us. And we went and fought the dragon. It was a very close thing, but we still managed to kill it.
Oh, you killed it. You didn't even
Yeah.
Yeah, because
get it
But
halfway
that was
down or-
because the DM homebrewed it. Well, not homebrewed. Well, he altered the encounter a little bit so that the druid was more of a help than just the fucking coward that ran away. So the druid basically he casted protection from poison on each of us, and I think he had 2 healing words that he could use.
I've played D&D and other role-playing games for nearly 30 years, and I haven't lost a character yet, and I thought I was going to lose one tonight, and I didn't think it was unfair. It was I was surprised,
Yeah.
but I didn't think it was like.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was unfair either. I just thought it was a weird, like, design decision.
Yeah, I would agree with that as
Wizards
well.
part.
You would think they would have a more direct route, and if people went off the beaten path, you would encounter people that live off the beaten path, like these hags.
you didn't even bloody any of the hags.
That sucks.
Maybe if you combined all the damage, and then maybe you would have bloodied one.
Enos's goal was to separate this. He didn't even know about the other ones, but separate her out of her house. And even though he would take damage, just jump out the window. But as soon as I started taking all that magic missile damage and sleep and all that, I'm like, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I knew it was over as soon
It's
as
like
I took that first hit.
First round or two, I was like, oh man.
And here's the thing about D&D. Although it's not always explicitly stated. Like obviously running away is always an option, but like mechanically thinking, I guess it's because as players we're too wedded to thinking mechanically. Like we're thinking like there's no way we could outrun them because they have the same movement speed as us. And like, but at the same time, like I'm pretty sure we could have just left if we wanted to. They would have just been like, "Oh, the pastries are burning. We have to like go and look after the pastries."
Man, Strahd's gonna be a bitch. I know it's not for a while, but holy cow!
Well, speaking of running,
If we get there,
it's getting late, and you guys, you know how to get to the town.
yeah, I would. How far away are we in hours? Like, can we make it there? It's already night, or is it just kind of
It's
starting to get dark?
getting dark.
We can make it.
I would think that we don't even have a cart. It's just us.
Yeah, the cart and the brother and sister are gone.
Even if we would reach the town and be exhausted, I would think that we would try to get there as soon as possible.
Yep.
But I would talk to the rest of the group about that.
No, we have to go there, regroup, and then come back and burn the space to the ground.
So where are we on the map technically?
You guys, well, technically, right
The
now
little
you're
windmill
here.
over there.
And Carrie will mention, she goes, we could probably cut off some time if we just ran through the woods really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that wide of a stretch of woods, so
Yeah, at
It's not
least
that
that
dangerous.
half-mile apart, I think we would do that. And then cut over. Because that's a lot longer the other way. I would be willing to do that.
sure.
Okay, Carrie is going to shift then.
Question, do we have our weapons or are we unarmed?
You know what we'll say is when. Oh man, this is what we're gonna do. Who wants to roll the dice to see if you have weapons or not?
Oh, man.
Oh, guess what? I just looked at my wild shape sheet. The stupid character mancer thing messed it up.
All right, well, I'll get you another one. Who wants?
No, I just gotta fix it. I had all my.
You know what? Rick, roll a d20. 10 below, no weapons. 10 above, you 9. 10, yeah. 1 to 9, you don't. 10 to 20, you do. We'll be nice. We'll give you that.
You're gonna make the person that rolled the
Yep.
worst tonight roll.
No, I wanted to do. Yeah, no, you have no weapons.
Fuck. That great sword is worth more than all the gold I have.
So hold on, Carrie's since they're still there, she's gonna knock on the door and say, "Can we have our stuff back?"
It's worth a shot at this point.
Make a persuasion.
God damn it!
Oh, man.
Hold on. It's not impossible. Let me see something.
I will give her advantage by shouting, "Fine, if you give us our stuff back, you can have the necklace, and then you can claim to be real owners of this windmill."
And then I'm gonna whisper to Lex and say, "But I have the deeds in my pocket. I have the deeds. I took the deeds."
They shout out, "We will give you your weapons if you give us each a tooth."
Enos rips out a tooth and hands it to him.
Why are you taking our body parts?
That's none of your business. Do you want your weapons or not?
Hold on. I go, just our friend is worth more than just these kids' clothes. Give us our weapons too, please.
They hand so you're down. They're yelling at this from the second floor window, and when you rip your one of your what tooth do you rip out?
He rips out a bicuspid, like one of the ones further back, but not a molar.
All right, you rip that out and you stick it in the air. And then the mage hand comes and takes it from you, and she goes, "And which weapon was yours?"
He says the great sword, and also he asked them if they would also give him back his battle axe and his shield if they took that. I don't know if they did.
Oh yeah, you have just your armor on. They took everything. So they 3 for 1 tooth.
He says, "I will sweeten the pot," or in his actual, "I'll sweeten the pot. I'll give you some of my braided pubic hair for the other two."
We already have your hair.
Well, not this one.
Oh my god.
And
Too bad he has nothing to cut it with.
Make a persuasion.
Trying to cut that with the greatsword could be dangerous.
Yeah, they.
Persuasion, I'll roll that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Do I get advantage because I show them what it would be?
No. You know what? Actually, they throw your greatsword down, and then one of the ugliest of the three, she yells out, "We'll give you the other two if you let our sister kiss your handsome friend again."
He looks around,
Wait,
not
what?
knowing who that is.
Again.
When you were unconscious. Creepy.
I think this is the point Memnon actually throws up.
That horrible swamp taste in your mouth now makes sense.
No.
I say she can kiss me if we get all the weapons back.
You hear a discussion, and we get to keep the dwarf's tooth.
Yes.
It's already out anyway.
And all
Plug
right.
it back in and eat a good berry.
What happens is the door opens, and awful a warm tongue. She comes out, followed by that was loud. Followed by Jesshail, who's holding all the other weapons, and on her shoulders is riding the older of the four, the first old woman. And she goes, "All right, get your kiss, dearie." And she comes over to you all doe-eyed and just horrible, this nasty looking woman. You can smell her breath from 5 feet away. and she comes up to you, Memnon, and she goes, "I'll be gentle." No, you're on like a con save. And
Well, this is not the throw up.
Yeah. Well,
He throws up again.
yeah. She comes over and she grabs you by the back of the head and just jams his nasty tongue. And it's not like a regular human tongue. It's kind of like a forked tongue. And it gets like almost a little bit down your throat. And it's there for like 10 seconds. I need you to give me a con save. Because I'm going to puke. It's like, oh, yeah, that's good enough. And she sits there for her 10 seconds, gets her kiss. And she goes, "Oh, thank you. You've made a young lady so happy." And then she looks over to Jesshail and says, "Go ahead and drop them." And she drops all the weapons, everything that you had on the floor. I get back in, start getting that stone moving. And you hear the door shut. And when you guys pick all your stuff up, and Memnon starts gagging like, oh. It tastes awful.
You guys weren't gone long.
They never left because they took all the weapons.
It was worth it.
You
Right,
gag.
Memnon.
So,
Oh, me?
so Kiri creates a water for you so you can wash out your mouth. She even makes a good,
It's only gonna make.
good berry for you so you can get the taste out of your mouth.
I will. Does he look like he is afflicted with some disease or anything else?
He looks green, but he doesn't. He doesn't seem like he's sick. He just seems like he's disgusted.
I'll use lay on hands.
Like everyone's. By the way, everyone's at like 1 hit point currently.
I can cure diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands.
Oh, hold on. No, we're not at 1 hit point.
Oh yeah, you're not because you were a frog.
No, if anybody, yeah. So people can stand in the healing spirit and get healed.
So there you go. So everyone gets all their weapons. Jesshail went around looking for them, and she knows what you had, so she threw everything out.
You know, I'm gonna probably have to eat some strudel made out of, or
Hey, did
strudel made out of your ground up teeth.
Did Jesshail grab the frog crate too?
No, she didn't get the frog crate. It was just your weapons.
I know, but she could have hid frogs in her stuff. Not with the old lady on her. Never mind.
No, literally, the old lady is riding her, so she's got.
It was a thought.
I mean, I ain't mad at you.
I think Enos would be really depressed after this. Like clinically depressed.
He went in, grabbed an old woman. They got the shit kicked out of him, and now one of his companions is stuck, basically indentured servitude.
Yeah. The only thing that is keeping him moving forward and keeping his feet shuffling is the fact that he has an enemy that he needs to destroy.
There.
So Kiri will hand over her talking doll, and she'll have everybody else create a message for the doll to leave for Jesshail.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
We're gonna do that now.
Yeah, well, it's just something for Jesshail to have. So.
All right. So yeah, you can. What we'll do is y'all just at the end of the game, just throw it in chat, and then we'll get it set up.
This is a cool thing.
Nice thing to do.
But you can hold like 3 or 4 messages, right?
You can hold 6.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Basically, you can all put one, and then there's like blood for the blood god left over, and an extra one too. Now that there's 4 people.
Rum, are we gonna stop here? Or are we going to get to the village?
What
Or...
I figured I'd do is I'll get you to the village.
All right.
So everyone gets their stuff together, and they leave the doll for Jesshail. Everyone gets healed up from the healing spirit. I don't know exactly how much healing. Is it just like a bonus? Basically, it doesn't take very long for you to top everyone off with that, right?
No.
Oh,
Do you have the cleric healer thing?
Cleric healer thing.
Did you multi-class into life cleric?
No, I'm not a healer. I just have the heal. I'm just able to cast a healing spirit.
If somebody needed to be topped off, I would use my lay on hands. I got
Well,
up to
it's
15
everybody
points there.
can stand in the healing spirit and get all the way healed. It lasts for a
yeah,
minute.
there you go.
Oh, I got
Well,
you.
I'm just working out how much HP it heals. But I think that heals everyone to full HP, right?
Yeah, you should be good.
Does that mean we have to group hug?
Everyone is staying
Well,
within like
it
5
lasts a
feet.
minute, so if
Mandatory. So every round, so basically 10 times, everybody gets healing for whatever amount it gives.
Basically, we line dance around it in a circle, just stepping in and out of the
Yeah.
5-foot square.
Should be enough for everybody at this level, I would think.
I prefer to think that everyone just group hugs in a 5-foot cube.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna insist that Memnon eat 2 good berries first.
well, yeah, Memnon had the good berries to wash to
Think
take
that
the
as well.
taste out and the water to help wash it out.
I heard another meow.
Yeah, she's having some issues.
I don't know.
All right. Well, you guys are. So you guys get all your stuff picked up, healed up from whatever your spirit animal. What form did it take? Just so I know.
Let's say it's a 5-foot cube, so it's got to be a medium creature. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do a giant spider.
Oh,
That's not very conducive to healing.
this green tinted fey, like this opaque spider, it gets on the ground and she's like, everyone's standing near the spider. And I think Memnon would right away because he's probably dealt with it before.
You guys have all dealt with it before.
Not spider form. But everyone heals up. The second one would have hit.
But yeah, that was pretty rough. In more ways than one.
Alright, so everyone gets all their stuff. You guys follow the road till. Do you guys just head into the forest where you're at, or do you kind of move up a little bit, then cut across?
I think move up so we have a map, and from
Yeah.
that map it gives estimations of distance. So I would think we'd want to try to go a more narrow part of it so that we're not cutting across and having to go into the forest for a long period of time.
Yeah. Carrie, since we're going into the woods, just to be more perceptive, she's going to change into her dire wolf.
Okay.
And if people want to ride, then that makes it a little bit easier, especially for the dwarf.
Yes, Enos will hop on the direwolf's back.
Yeah, I think pretty much regardless, it's going to be a half mile just for the game's sake, but
Alright. So you guys got there around 3, and it's about 4, we'll say about 4:35 now. So you guys start heading through the forest. Everyone give me perception and stealth if you're stealthy.
I said, I gotta fix the character, the dire wolf, or the wild shape
No.
page. Okay, so perception.
Do I have disadvantage and stuff?
You got your wearing that chain armor, right?
Well, here's the thing. I'm on the direwolf's back, so
Perception, hearing, or smelling.
I don't know what that means.
Clanking around, even though you're.
That is very true.
Alright,
I have advantage on this for hearing and smelling.
okay. Oh, not that you need it. You guys get about halfway through the forest. Let's say you guys get about here. And you're hiding well enough. Well, that's too pretty bad, too pretty. Anyhow, you start hearing a group of people yelling out, "Annabelle!"
I perk my ears up and wolf lightly to the group.
I mean, you can hear it. Definitely, Enos and Memnon can hear it, and you know what? Even with 11, Lex can hear it. It's not like it's they're not being overt. They're being very obvious. They're being very vert, and they're just screaming, "Annabelle!"
And
it's coming about. You guys are there on the map. It's probably coming from around here, a little closer to the road, but a little further up in the woods.
Not good.
We just got our asses handed to
I
us,
don't
guys.
quite understand what he's shouting.
Arabelle?
Oh, I thought she was shouting animal.
Annabelle.
Basically,
Annabelle.
kids lost in the woods.
Seems like a lot of them are lost around here.
But Memnon will be like, guys, we just got our asses handed to us and we lost a party member. Do we really want to fight something again?
The answer is yes. It's
I mean,
better.
do we have a clue as to what somebody's looking for somebody else? A disembodied voice at this point that we don't know where it's coming from, and we're in a set of woods that's dubious at best, and I think we've been warned to stick away from. Could be wrong about that last part.
And it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna stay on the direwolf's back, and if the direwolf keeps on going, I'm just gonna keep going with her.
I could literally run away with the cleric. That's awesome.
Paladin.
Run away, jingle, jangle, jingling all the way.
Alright. You guys get a little bit closer, and you can pick it up first with your nose, Wolf Kiri. It's 3 different smells, and they all smell like men, but they're different men. And as you get closer, they seem to be actually walking in your direction, and they're just yelling Annabelle. I'm assuming you guys are just going straight to him? Well, curious.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Memnon, what are you doing? Lex says she's going because it's fighting spirit.
Well,
She's already gone.
the little one's
Okay.
going, so I'll just stealth behind her.
Alright, so, well then, yeah, everyone's running but Memnon. He's sneaking behind. Well, obviously, Enos isn't running. He's getting the ride of his life to this area. And you guys show up around the same, at least the 2 that are actually running. And you come across 3 brightly dressed men, and they're just yelling Annabelle. And when they see the wolf and the armored woman with the long weapon approach them out of the woods near nighttime, they look real confused. Some of them put their hands towards their belts, and they're like, "What are you doing here?"
We heard shouting.
Yeah, that would be us. Have you seen a little girl? A little blonde-haired girl. Goes by Annabelle.
I sniff the ground and I cock my head.
No, we have not seen such upon the roads. We're headed west towards whatever that town is called.
Lucky.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out, but haven't seen anybody like that. Why are your children running around the woods?
Well, we don't know what happened to her. She was around the camp and she vanished a couple days ago.
Been looking for her for 2 days? How far away from camp is she? Or are you right now?
Well, we have a camp by the Star Pool.
The fuck is that?
Give me a history check.
All right.
Or anyone can tell them if they want to.
We were at the pools. We're at Madame Ava has set up her camp.
That was where the gypsies were essentially, right?
Yeah, these guys are dressed very much like the gypsies. One of them's got like a little kind of a jestery hat on, but it's more like a one of those winter caps with the bauble at the end, but there's no bauble.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Do you think Madam would have seen that coming?
And he kind of looks at you and he kind of like shrugs his shoulders.
What do you think happened to her? What's the most likely outcome?
Well, she has the tendency to run off every now and then. She was playing. The boy she was playing with said they were playing hide and seek, and then she hid and he could not find her. We searched all through the woods and the Star Pool, so we are continuing.
I know this is out of character, so this isn't in character, this is out of character.
Yeah.
But, wow, she's really good at hide and seek.
Right?
I gotta tell you about that later.
I think Enos would dismount and then look around on the ground just to see if he sees any tracks.
Give me a
while
perception.
the party's talking. Perception or survival?
I give you survival. That makes sense.
Yeah, either way. My perception's just as shitty.
You see wolf tracks coming from the direction you just came from.
All right, that worked out.
Guys, there's a wolf following us.
And it's a big bastard.
Enos is just wandering around looking for tracks.
Did anybody ask? So, Carrie's getting tired of not people asking. So she'll ask the woman in charge, and so she's whispering, "Do you have a scent for the girl? I could try and find her."
Well, there's 3 guys. There's no women here.
Well, the head person.
They would say we have nothing currently of hers.
Where were they playing? I'll see if.
Give me 1 second, because I may have made a mistake. I'm good at that. No, that was right. He would say no. They were playing by the pools. Water's edge.
Do they know how to swim?
Of course they knew it. We know how to swim at a very young age.
Chance they went swimming and got overwhelmed.
It is possible, but there's not much current in the pools. And you remember when you were there, they seemed pretty. They seemed that part, like some of the river further down when you came this way, especially near the waterfall, was the waterfall was further up, but the river sometimes has currents, but at the pools it seemed pretty calm.
Been looking for 2 days. No tracks, no nothing.
We had our best scouts looking, and now they're sending us everywhere. We have to sleep outside Valaki because they won't let us even in.
Maybe we could get some more people to help from the town, especially when it hits daylight.
They do not like Vistani. They won't let us even in the town, and most of
Yeah.
the Vistani from the pools are out searching.
I got you. I don't blame them. I mean, you know, you have a reputation that precedes you. Most gypsies do.
And he kind of shrugs his shoulder and goes, "Well, if you're just going to sit there and insult us, we'll be on our way." And
Hey, I was just trying to help you out, even though you're a bunch of heathens. I try to help your kid out. I didn't do a very good job, I got to admit, but I mean, you are responsible for your kids. Why you
they're
let
just
them
kind of
wander
walking.
around the woods and swim in strange lakes? That doesn't make any
They've
sense.
turned around and they're walking away from you.
Well, wandering off, that's what you guys do. Usually with our goods.
Or you do like directly in his head, right?
Yeah.
He has a voice in his head asking for a scent that he doesn't know exactly where it's coming from. And this outsider dwarf insulting him, he's basically done with this party.
So if he's walking away, she'll whisper it to the next person.
They kind of look around a little bit confused as well, but
And
they're pretty much.
if they're not literally looking at me, I woof at them and then I do it again. Then I woof at them and I do it again.
Two of them kind of walk off, but like the third one kind of looks at you with the wolf, and then like kind of squints his eyes a little bit, and starts to like say something
I start
to his
sniffing
boss.
I start sniffing the ground and then I look at him.
He starts like going like look at you, and he starts to look at his boss, and his boss says, "Oh, like come on, these outsiders are no help." And then he just kind of shrugs and follows his boss.
I whine and my ears go down and my tail goes down.
You're trying to help them, but you have people they don't want to deal with in your party.
Fucking gypsies.
And they get about, I don't know, about 30, not 30 minutes, about a minute or two. If you guys don't start moving, you just start hearing them yell Annabelle again.
So then, as we move on, I'll keep on the lookout for for different scents.
So you guys, you're about, I don't know, about 2 miles on the road to Valaki. What we're going to do is you'll get just right outside the town, and then we'll call it here, and then we'll pick up with you guys heading into Valaki next week.
That's cool. Hey, so we're short one person. Is the
I
thought to
don't
get another
know.
person or just
I
continue
was
on
going
with
to
the
ask
number
you
we have?
guys. I mean, it's up to you. What do you guys think? I can do 4, or we can try to find someone else.
I mean, I'm cool with 4 if that, if the module calls for 4, then that makes sense. I think we can just be smart about what we do. Although Enos isn't very smart about anything.
I mean, I guess it all depends on who's the 5th person, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who I'd get. Because originally, when it was Kev's game, we had, what's her name?
She might be available. Depending
Well-
on her work schedule.
I mean, whatever's fine with me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go get some random.
Yeah. Although, you know what? Occasionally adding the random person adds a bit of
Yeah. So
newness
sometimes that's
to
not
the
bad.
dynamic.
I've Orban and Alok from the other campaign are randoms.
I guess I have some randoms in my game on Tuesdays. They're not bad. I mean, one of them's kind of annoying, but the other one's all right.
Yeah, but so was that one tiefling fighter guy. Remember him with the 13 strength?
Is that from my campaign?
Yeah, he went down into the
Oh, there were a couple total assholes too, but you fucking cut them if you need to. What's the worst
Crazier
case scenario?
ender.
Just fucking cut them right away. Have some interesting way of how they die. Just my
Well-
take.
Yeah, well, I'll look around and see if there's anyone, and then next week, if I haven't found anyone, we'll see about getting a random.
It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I gotta be up early too, which is weird for me.
Yeah,
Alright.
I've got.
Take
So
it
I'm
easy.
I'm home alone again. So like I have to take care of absolutely fucking everything. So
Right.
yeah, time is not on my side today.
Well, if you need help, I can come over.
Yeah,
Just want to offer, you know. How far away are you?
Like like a 13-hour flight or something, 14-hour flight.
I mean,
Well, I was
can go
planning on swimming.
supervise.
I'm not made of money.
I thought you could just send Gandalf and he could just, wizard us over.
Nah, he would tell you to fly, you fools.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get anything better than what's the night.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good
Night,
night.
and thanks.
Good night.
Thanks for.
Thank you, Rum.
everybody. I'll
Thank you for that.
probably catch you guys on YouTube or something next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you, Jay.
playing with you. All right, thanks. Bye bye.
Yeah.